Hey guys, good evening. I would not be here long. Um, good evening, Fifi. Thank you for being here. A messy vlog. Thank you for being here, Nikki Baby. Thank you so much for being here. Um, the live was interrupted. Let me see. You guys, can you guys hear me? Okay, thank you so much. Anyway, this is about something I just I don't know how accurate I am with what I'm hearing, but I'm just getting the pieces and what really went down. I went to DMSO. I was in DMSO chat for a little bit, and I was asking what was going on because I see Jaden. Sorry about the little background noise. 1 minute. I saw Jaden was up there, and I think DMSO was trying to fill me in and what was going on. Apparently Jaden had something on her community wall. Um Jay Wilson's phone number, something like that. And I think she said it was accidentally. I don't know how true that is. Am I is that it sounded like something that happened. That's the way it happened. His number was exposed on her on Jaden's community wall. Okay, yes, Jaden docs J Wilson. And it was no accident. Okay. All right. Listen. Y'all not gonna agree with me here today. A lot of y'all is not gonna see things my way. It's not a matter of seeing things my way. It's just facts. And that's why I titled this commentary Karma or Not. I think that's the title I gave it. It's for a damn good reason why I said that. Okay? You see the fakery and the fuckery that goes on here with these people, most of us. I don't understand if we're just scary people or if we're deceitful like that. I don't know. I don't know. Because sometimes it makes the mind. Sometimes I don't really want to associate with a lot of people. You know what? I hate cowards. But most of all, I hate deceitful people. If you're not going to come out and say anything, if you're not going to speak the truth, don't play if you don't know. Because anyone that was on these streets here between I think 2018, 19, sometime around that. Oh, first of all, this have nothing to do with it has nothing to do like defending anyone. But I have to bring in a content creator's name. And I know that they're gonna look and say, well, okay, well, that's your favorite or whatever. This have nothing to do with that. I'm just speaking facts. And what I saw, and what how many hundreds of us saw and witnessed and lived through it. Okay? And lived through it. At one time, a girl by the name of 5 Abe, a content creator, not girl lady, by the name of 5 Abe, and Tracy, before they started to beef, right? Tracy had gotten doxxed, right? By someone else from a different sector, okay? Right after she got doxxed, at this time, 5 and Tracy were, you know, they were colleagues, whatever you want to call it, right? They were not, this pulling away did not start yet. And 5 Abe, I know, pretended as though she did not know that Tracy was doxxed. So she'd redox Tracy by repeating what this other content creator had said. This particular person was not from her sector, right? So all of Tracy, the address, everything was out there for the public to see. At this time, Tracy maybe was fighting about 6 or 7 people at the same time, okay? All right, shortly after that, Five and Tracy fell out. Then came Jay Wilson and Tracy fell out. Jay Wilson had an event, okay? The same meet and greet. There's another content creator by the name of Wiley. Some of you might know Wiley, some who is new might not know of him. He's no longer in the B sector. I don't know what sector he's in. Anyway, I think mostly of entertainment. He's affiliated with Tasha K, and anyway, it's not that important. But 2 people was banned from this event. The 2 persons that Jay Wilson did not want to attend the event because, like I said, he and Tracy was fighting, okay? And fighting all because this thing generated from a lady named Joyce. Joyce, what the hell is her last name? Joyce something. She's go by a different name now, 6-9 or 6-9 or whatever the fuck she go by. She started up this whole shit, really. And Tracy picked it up because Joyce was in her ear and like saying, well, Jay Wilson cash up 5A, and 5A was speaking bad things about you at the time, and it was a mess, I was in the chat. Jay Wilson and Tracy started to move away. They started to drift away until it came into it was full war, right? Jay Wilson had some boyfriend by the name of Mark that Tracy then later said she knows this person, she cut this person's ear. And somebody invited somebody out to dinner or lunch or whatever, a show or whatever it may be. I think Jay Wilson take offense to that, right? To say, well, maybe that's my man, and maybe thinking Tracy was going after his man, right? The 2 of them saw beefing. Tracy even made up a song about Jay Wilson. It was just a mess. A lot of us, the pieces, got blocked from Jay Wilson's platform, so you know it was bad. Like I said, the event was planned. Jay Wilson event was planned. So Tracy said, I am going to go to that event. I am going to attend. And Wiley said he's going to attend too. Jay Wilson said no. On the site, because most people that did not like Tracy from before this fight, they were like, oh, well, you know, they're the holy bitches, you know, the holy ones over there. Because Jay Wilson is a sometime pastor or ordained minister, whatever he may be, right? So he had that kind of respect at one time because he used to have Sunday service, right? Okay, so maybe for his guests and himself, he hired security. Really, he hired security because of Tracy and because of this guy named Wiley. Oh, first let me describe Wiley. I'm not going to really describe his appearance, the way how he looked, but he has a feet. I think one of his feet, he drags one of his feet. So he's not really of that much of a threat to me unless he's going to use a gun, you know. Tracy's a female, stand up in front of a man, right? So I didn't see it like that bad because at the end of the day, whether you bisexual, you're a transgender or whatever, and you're not on those whatever pill you take to soften your appearance or your look or your features or whatever, right? You have man strength because at the end of the day, you were born a man, right? So your strength is not going to be you can't compare man's strength to a female, right? But Jay Wilson figured out, look, whether he was scared or he wanted his people to be at ease and for the event to run because he figured out these 2, Tracy and Wiley, maybe would have disrupted his event. I heard he had security there. Now let's go with this coming up to this event. Tracy and 5A was fighting very badly. Okay, they were fighting. Tracy said it was at that time she had a girlfriend by the name of Tracy D, which was her moderator, and like they were like sisters. They were moving the streets together. So the 2 of them went to this event. Before they got there, 5A said one of them was going to hold Tracy down, and the next one was going to stomp her head in. Okay? All right. So there's a picture. So now, I think this 5A went as some guest, like some guest of honor or something to Jay Wilson's event. Because a lot of things that people miss, I don't miss it like that. I just sit back and I don't say anything sometimes because, hey, if they like it, I love it. So now, he would have the reason why I know that he was up to no good, and it's only God could come down and tell me differently. Because why did you pay her? You gave her money and all of that. So you was looking for some action, Jay Wilson. Because look what this man did. I am not, first of all, guys, I'm not condoning what Jayden did. I don't know if Jayden did it maliciously to leak his number, whatever. But you know what? Wait a minute. Let's say Jayden did this shit maliciously. Let's just say that, Jayden. I'm just saying that. I'm just showing it out there. In comparison to what he did, Jay Wilson, these women went up to his event. They were in his house and everything like that. Jay Wilson drove them around. Now, you got to get the picture. Tracy had just removed from her old place of residence and this new place of residence. The only person knew of her new place, it was Jay Wilson, because I think she took him as a friend. I don't think he took her as a friend. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if this were two women going at it, I'd say it's two women. But this is a man and a woman. Because at the end of the day, she was born a woman, he's born a man. Right? So he took these two women and showed them where Tracy's living. The new place she was living at. The same women that said one is going to hold her down and one's going to stomp her fucking head in the pavement, right? It then stopped there, ladies and gentlemen. It went over, and along with that, I heard they showed up at either her then place of business, or she had just left that place of business, or she had taken off time from the place of business. I don't know. Okay? But when they got there, she was no longer there. Right? They showed up there. He was not with them at that time. He makes sure he had, it's like he looked for an alibi witness. And there comes another content creator from the Kojic section that named Jives. Something Jives. Oh God, something Jives. Handsome man. And this man even got tied up with the bullshit, because when they were dropping, dropping words and dropping shit for what's going on with Tracy, and they were going back and forth. This guy didn't know. This guy Jives was just caught up with the bullshit. Okay? He was just caught up with the shit. That he came back and he apologized to Tracy because Tracy, attacked. Right? And the shit started. They got mad because this guy, apologized and said, look, I didn't know this was going on. How did I get caught up with that? I was not here for that, and da-da-da-da-da. So now it's putting us down. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this have nothing to do with Tracy. But I'm making a point of what's going on right now. And that's why I ask. Some of us will get away with murder. It have a lot of people walking the street. They're the most horrific thing. And until now, they were not caught. And some of us, as soon as we sneeze or we throw a candy wrap on the street, we get caught, right? It seems like Jay Wilson is that type of person. Because things don't get too far, before we get caught, right? So anyway, let me see. He is sitting there on his platform, and I don't know if he's looking for sympathy or what. But I know people is in the chat that remember what he did to Tracy. They all could pretend and laugh in each other's face. I'm calling it like I see it.
I applied as a reviewer, and I got them. Swipe and apply for a reviewer job, and you will get them too.
You guys hear me? Hello, could you guys hear me? Could you guys hear me? Okay, thanks. I don't know what happened just now. Anyway, so whether or not Jadon did this maliciously, Jadon, if you did that maliciously, that's not nice. But Jay Wilson, just remember what you did 2 years ago or a year ago. You know what you did to someone that you invited to your home and even actually into. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Anyway, if you could hear me, I don't know. I guess life is ending.